Disqualification may occur after any combination of fouls or after a flagrant foul at the discretion of the referee. So if you're upset with something, an opponent intentionally or consistently dropping the mouthpiece or faking an injury, please don't turn away. Make sure you circle, make sure you're facing backward. This is clean. You bring your back clean, you don't want to right. Please stay facing your one thing to recover is another thing to leave. Flagrant disregard for the referees.
State your name for everybody, sir.
My name is Albert Caravocio.
All right, you're fighting for the main event tonight, correct? All right. How was fight camp?
Really good.
Yeah?
Really good.
How you feel about tonight? Your opponent's RJ White, somebody who's pretty well known around here. How you feeling about it?
Expecting a tough fight. I mean, everybody applies. They're professional fighters, right? So it's not an easy fight. I'm taking it very seriously. Put on a very hard camp.
It's always the calm before the storm and the hurry up and wait session right before. So I can understand if you're just kind of hanging out in the film and it's just done, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and the waiting is always the hardest part. I just rather snap my fingers and be in the cage ready to fight than just wait and all that stuff, you know. But we got it. Process is easy.
It's always the downside of a sport, no matter what it is, right?
I mean, to me, that's the weight cutting. So
yes.
It is fun.
The weight cut's always the worst. Man, well, best of luck tonight, and make sure I get you tagged up in this. Cool, thank you. Have a good fight.
No, this is Muay stuff. These are all air fresheners. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. But yeah, we'll talk afterward. Yeah. So how you feeling, man? You're the biggest tonight, fighting for the belt.
Yeah.
So what's how you feel about fight?
I'm very excited. I've been training for one of this, so I'm better than the last four years. This one's good. You know, my timing. I'm really excited to fight Albert. Yeah. Me and him were supposed to fight a while back, and it didn't happen, so I ended up having to fight another good ass dude. But like, this is definitely like I'm thankful for this opportunity. And I'm fucking ready for it. So it's gonna be a very good time for everybody. Yeah, I know he's ready too. So this is a great event for him.
Absolutely. So, yeah. And this is gonna be a barn burner. And I like that we have 9 fights on that. You're able to knock this out, and you will be able to do your thing, man.
Yeah, we gotta bring that strap home, baby.
Yeah, and then you bring that thing to the garage and we do my podcast at the house.
Yeah, we already know.
Good luck tonight, my man.
Well, this one, I usually dedicate my fights to somebody, each one, people, wherever, but this one is 100% for me. Yeah, this is my fight. This is my belt. This is what I've been waiting for a long time.
Love that, man.
Really excited, yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to having you put on the show, man. And we'll get a little clip afterwards when you walk out.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm excited. I'll bring that shit home.
Yes, sir. Have a good night.
All right, so good to see you, sir. Ready to fight tonight?
All right, man. So I know it's a little auditory. I know there's a lot of stuff going on back here, but how you feeling tonight?
Good, man. I feel great. Always ready to fight. It doesn't actually matter how I feel. I'm here to do a job.
Hey, ready to put in some work tonight. All right, who's your opponent? What's his name? You said it before. I heard it.
Eastman. Something Eastman.
Okay. Doesn't matter.
Not really. Not really.
Just gotta get through it.
So I'm here to clock in, do my work, and go home.
You know it, yes, sir. So how you feel overall after the weight cut, after a fight camp? All right, great. Yep. How do you feel here staying over at the Clearwater Casino?
I love the casino, man. That was like a vacation when I come.
Yeah.
Bring my girlfriend and we chill, we eat out and stuff.
Down below, saw where you got the room deck. Really nice on the lower level. You know, outlook on the bay.
Yeah.
Great, man.
Yeah. Especially like getting up early and watching the sun come up.
Definitely. Yeah, it's definitely nice being able to, do your first couple fights at such a big event. They do it really well here at Clearwater Resort and Casino. So you're actually getting
the result part of everything out.
Yeah.
So what's your thoughts on the fight? How's it gonna go? You gonna knock him out?
Knock him out. Third, second, third. You missed the third bell, be disappointed.
So you're not gonna miss every round? I don't think he's gonna let that happen.
He's going down. He sees the third bell.
Let's go ahead and make it happen. Great night, great fight.
Everybody in 30 minutes.
Old man, coming to the time. So there you have it, fight fans. Maniac Michael Blanc versus Luther Anderson. Coming up at a future Combat Games card.
Michael Blanc doing his face off. Oh, they're trying to do some funny stuff. Omar going crazy. Going Omar climbing out the cage. After doing the promo for the next, I believe that was September 20th. But I'm not sure. I don't pay attention enough.
Right now for our featured bout, we welcome first Malik Lee.
Oh yeah. Malik Lee on the podcast. Be in here next week. That's our dog. For those of you who don't know, podcast before, please make sure you go follow and watch. That's right, Lexi. He's about to put in work. Such a character. Weekly represent Team Synergy. Fitness West. Let's go. He's on in there. Still going wrong. Cornering. Let's fucking go, Malik. My dog. Please, for those of you guys just joining.
And now, Alex Eastman.
Fight, right knee, move straight, animal knee, back seat, tangle.
Hey, it's True Brian Jones Jr., favorite rapper, Tech 9. Look at this fucking packed crowd. We out here. Next time, make sure you don't miss out. Tap out back kicking it. Big shout out, big thank you to all my followers, everybody watching. Support the Sway City Muay Thai podcast. Shoot me a message if you're trying to get on. Not ready to watch Malik Lee put in work. Anybody that's out here, make sure you step back here by the Weeble. Bunch of goodies. Way City Muay Thai podcast sponsor. Come get some goodies, some good air fresheners, etc. We'll be kicking it outside a little later.
Clearwater Casino Resort. Now introducing you first, the blue corner at 6 foot tall, 156 pounds, 1-1 as a professional with a 42-second submission victory to his credit. A member of Team Synergy.
Yeah, boys, my dogs over at Team Synergy.
Marvelous.
Anybody listen, if the video cuts out, it'll be right back on as soon as I can. I'm trying to extend these as long as I can.
He weighs 155 pounds. This 12-year veteran has amassed a 22-fight professional record, including a first-round submission victory in his last fight. He trains with American Combat Academy and Chest Lab Jiu-Jitsu from Pocatello, Idaho. Alex, the Beast Man Eastman. The referee, Christopher Cohen.
Anytime I hear something named Beast Man, I can think of the CKY parody. If you know, you know.
I think I should cancel the
Malik, let's do it. Shooting it right in. What the fuck just happened? Something's happened here.
I told him
And the fight is off. Yes, it is Malik. I believe disqualification due to illegal strike. It's all right, big dog. I don't know what happened, but oh yeah, elbows to the back of the head. Illegal. Sorry, fam. Can't do that. I know he's hurting right now. He's killing himself for making that mistake. It's alright, brother. Don't hurt yourself. With the rest of them. Hey! Hey, wait! He's gonna be so disappointed. So it's gonna be okay, brother. Well, damn, sometimes illegal blows do happen. Get hit in the heat of the fight, heat of the night. Unfortunately, I know Malik's in there right now. He's beating himself up bad. Sometimes you just, shit happens. Strike to the back of the head. His opponent wanted to continue. Everybody wanted to continue. This is what we're seeing. You got two fighters that don't want to continue. Unfortunately, bad strike, illegal blow to the back of the head. They're going to call that off every time. You know, these two fighters are nothing but heart. Great job right up until then, even though it's only about 16 seconds in. Malik, you'll be all right, brother. Here goes the official announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee accepted and stop this bout at 10 seconds of round number 1. Declaring their winner by disqualification due to illegal elbows, Alex the Beastman Eastman.
That's unfortunate. Nobody wants to win or lose off of that. It definitely, after they show the replay, you can see the strikes to the back of the head. Nobody wants to lose that way. Malik's all heart, not intentional. I feel for both of these guys. They want to go in there and want to put it on show. That's true sportsmanship right there. The guy that got hit is going to show the love for his opponent. You don't put in 6, 8, 10 weeks of training camp for nothing. These guys are hurting. See, the crowd is not happy. Apparently they don't like it when people have the fight stop because of getting hit in the head. People booing, but guarantee you don't understand what these two went through. That's very unfortunate, guys. When the boos start, and everybody says respect. Yep. When the boos start like that, you know the crowd's pissed. A lot of people locally hoping for this one to go. Well, obviously not that route, but Malik, I feel for you, brother. Sorry to hear that. Sorry to see it. Eastman, I know that you don't want to win that way. Nobody does. It's kind of the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, guys. That's why being a precision fighter really stays off. Well, on to the next one. I hope my guys are all right. It's going to be a fun night. The rest of the night either way, but we've got 2 more. I'm going to end this video here in just a moment. I'm going to start another one so we don't lose it. Anybody that's watching, go ahead and watch for the next video prompt. Start now.
Main event. Please welcome first for men.
Sorry the video cut out, guys. Just randomly ended on me. You only missed about 4 seconds of the action. A lot of wild fights so far tonight. A lot of first round finishes. Back against the cage. Where's Judo Jojo when you need to finish the sweep? Joe DeRobio and Jeff Hoy be the two best seats in the house right now. First fight tonight to go past the first round. Fight 7. 6 or 7, I can't remember. Lonnie Nicki Minaj being played tonight. I guess it makes sense. It's a good fight so far. A lot of cage work. Judo Jojo would have him with the judo chop. Pretty quick to kick everybody out. Hanging out in this particular spot in the cage today. Get up. Casino. We live right now. Yes, sir. Let's fucking go. I'll hit you up, you hit me up, boom. Give me a message. Might be the first fight tonight to go the distance.
HappyDad.com. Make sure to check out all our upcoming events at COGA.tv. Saturday, September 20th.
Full crowd tonight.
Supreme Showdown.
What's up, Taz? Thanks for joining in.
November 22nd, right back here for COGA 89. Battle of the 89. Then January 31st, COGA 90, Supreme Showdown 11 from the Toledo Casino. Tickets available on COGA.tv.
A brief pause. Round 3 coming up. First fight of the night to go past round 1. Jeff in there handling business. Per usual. Here we go. The crowd has been obnoxious, but not as bad as at other events. For those of you guys watching, after this fight, I'm gonna end the live stream and I'm gonna start with another one, mostly focus on me crowd work, but I'm gonna sneak in a little bit of the show. If you guys looking to watch the live fights, please stream it on COGA. CombatGames.com. I believe they have plenty of links. Round 3. Oh. No. Assholes and elbows. Oh, tap. Every fight tonight is at a finish. That was a great fucking finish. Great fight. A lot of stuff. Those of you guys listening, I'm going to end the fight or end the live stream after this little interview, and then we're going to move on to the next one. So keep tuning in. I'm going to have to stitch these together later. Hope you guys are enjoying the fight. It's a dope show. If you're not here, please go online. If you're not already following Sway City Muay Thai or COGA or everybody else on here, please do so. We'll have a list of sponsors after we go and post this. Check out the entire episode, the entire night on YouTube after tonight. It should be up tomorrow morning, up to 10 a.m. And back to the action.
Ladies and gentlemen, your amateur lightweight championship comes to a close at 1 minute, 16 seconds of round number 3. Declaring your winner by submission due to a rear naked choke, and now
fight. Third round finish, rear naked choke, go. Let's fucking go. After his interview, to end this video, I'm gonna be going live again right after that. So stay tuned. You're gonna see it pop up in your feed. Make sure you follow.
I got a second for you, Ed.
Hey, congratulations, man.
Sneak around
I
with a
see
face.
how hard you've been working on your social media. It looks like you paid off, man. You looked great tonight.
Yes, sir. Let's go ahead. Let me hear you guys. Let's go. Is that exciting? You guys know when I step in here, I'm looking for the finish. Every second of the fight, I'm willing to take risks. I'll be back in the octagon on October 25th. Fight's booked 6 weeks, another camp, and then I'll be defending my title against this gentleman right here. Let's do it. Let's do what you want to do. January.
We all know when that belt's supposed to be.
That's funny. Your teammate didn't want to fight me, so he went pro, but we get it done, boy. We'll get it done.
All right, here we go. We go to 4-0. Congratulations, my man. New champ. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you guys for the opportunity. I want to thank God for the gifts He gives me every day. Thank you, my team, and my opponent for this fight. Thank you, Joe, for the opportunity. I told you this belt was coming home. Let's go.
Congratulations. I'm gonna end this and get started on the next one. Look for the live video to pop up on your feed. Sway City Muay Thai. We're coming right back. RJ Hoyt, ready to walk out. It's time. Main event, baby. Pre-fight interview with both of these guys. Make sure you tune in after the show to see how it goes. Let's go, RJ. RJ Hoyt stepping in the cage, our main event. Mouthpieces are important. Good job, RJ. Our main event, RJ Hoyt stepping in the ring. In the cage, my apologies. RJ looks like it's in phenomenal shape. Big hometown hero out here. Let's go.
And now, please welcome the reigning COGA welterweight and middleweight champion,
That's why I keep not saying his last name. Well, thanks. If you guys aren't here at the event, you're missing out. It's our main event. RJ Hoyt versus Albert. I can't pronounce his last name. No offense. Rather not say it than butcher it. It's going to be a great fight. Both these guys are ready to go. I know I keep saying I did an interview with each of these gentlemen. Look for that to go up on all my channels, all my social media. That's right, it is time.
live on COGA.tv, Clearwater Power presents our main event. 5-minute rounds for the Combat Games Welterweight Championship. Introducing first, the blue corner. Coming in at 5'10", weighing in officially 170 pounds even. 3-1 in Combat Games MMA, with all 3 wins coming by stoppage. 5-4 overall as a professional. Built and trained at rodeo-style MMA from Bremerton, Washington. Across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He stands 5'11", under the championship limit at 169.5 pounds. Currently on a 6-fight win streak that includes 4 submissions and 2 knockouts. His career record stands at 13 professional wins.
Main event, baby.
The 2-division COGA champ.
This fucking crowd.
Muay Thai and glorified boxing. Originally from Yerevan, Armenia, he fights out of Renton, Washington. Ladies and gentlemen, the Combat Games MMA welterweight champion, Albert LBC
This time, baby, main event. Welterweight championship belt on the line.
Your referee for our welterweight championship main event, Jeff Wade.
Maintaining the ring, maintaining the distance. Any of my students watching notice they did not start sparring on top of each other. XJ, I know you heard me. I wouldn't know what the belts look like. I never won one. RJ moving. Albert tracking. Just punch him. Tracking hook. For those of you just joining in, this is our main event. RJ versus Albert. Crowd is hyped for this one. Round 1. Good exchange. Oh, RJ hit the head. Those of you just tuning in, this is round 1 of our main event. Thank you for tuning in to Sway City Muay Thai podcast live at COGA, Clearwater Casino. Combat Games 87 Battle at the Bay. As we're watching this or to grab anything, got footage, make sure you tag, use the hashtag Combat Games 87. Follow Space and Muay Thai on all platforms. Come on, RJ, put it together. Heavy elbow. RJ, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh no. Uh-oh. Head is up. Head is up. Got the body. Place on the ground. Obviously. Alright. That's the end of round one. Main event. Thank you guys for tuning in. Sway City Muay Thai Podcast.
Right here at Clearwater Casino Resort. This Saturday, January 31st, COGA 90 Supreme Showdown 11, Clearwater Casino Resort. Tickets available at COGA.tv.
This world rats to infinity. You know the roof on fire. We gon' booty over the and jiggle, wiggle and dance like the roof on fire. We gon' drink drinks and take shots until we fall out like the roof on fire. Now baby, give up with your nigga, take off all your clothes and you like the
round two. Main event, RJ Hoyt. Albert, I can't pronounce your last name.
I'm on fire.
Unfortunately, I'd definitely give that round to Albert. Dictated the entire work on the ground. Malik, love you, brother. Sorry about the way that ended. Thanks for joining in. And here we go, round two of our main event. This crowd is hyped. With the comments. Yeah, everybody's heard to grab their dick and twist it. We don't need to yell at every show. What are they doing? Come on, RJ. Forward. Yep. Skip that rock. Heavy overhand from Albert. Ooh. Didn't look like RJ ate it very heavy. Oh, way to come right back. Albert shoots in, keeps it on the feet. Good work. to take place. On the feet. Let's go. COGA 87 main event.
On your way out.
Crowd is high. Packed house tonight. Clearwater Casino. Got the staff on point. All right, here we go. Albert definitely looks tired. So does RJ, unfortunately. Wiping up the water in the ring. Cage. Sorry, I am a Muay Thai guy. Here we go. Nice overhand from over. Albert's a little bit less movement. Moving forward as much, not moving the feet as much, not pumping the jab as much. Fortunately, RJ feels the same. Don't put anything past these two. These are high-level pros. heavy jab, but that's fine. Heavy on that back foot means you go backwards. Come on. Ooh. Both of these fighters seem very cautious, very composed. What's up, Vincent? Thanks for tuning in. We're enjoying the main event here. Combat Games 87 at Clearwater Casino. RJ and Albert going to war here. Good call. Where are the kicks? Tough to say. I'd say it's pretty even on rounds right now. Probably going towards Albert, but second round was definitely RJ. What you're seeing here, this little back and forth, this is basically how the fight has gone. Those of you just tuning in, this is the co-main event, Combat Games 87, Swiss City Muay Thai Podcast Live. That's a lot of caution between these two. The higher level, the more caution you employ. Come on, RJ, work it in. They're chatting. Oh. Fight for that outside footwork. Shit. This is a great fight so far, guys. A little bit more caution here in the third round. I think still a little more fatigue. They're both looking sharp. Not be surprised if something big happens. Stiff jab. Oh, good answer. Good main event. RJ and Albert are going at it. You're right, not a single kick. Remember, MMA, high level MMA. I know that a lot of these guys are quick to do takedowns. You have to adapt to kicks. So, without further ado, I'm switching back. I'm like
HappyDad.com.
Fucking ambiance here. COGA Games, Combat Games. main event. Absolutely. Happy to do it. Thank you for following. Follow on Space City Muay Thai on IG and YouTube if you don't mind. You guys aren't already. It's been a great fight. RJ is going after it right now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Let's go, boys. I'm gonna target, RJ. Remember, guys, as the fatigue steps in, confidence goes. Heavy shot to the head on RJ. Oh, what do we see? We see the jaw down and the blood pooling. Landed solid. Albert's got his back. Jeff the ref, Hoy B, best in the Pacific Northwest. Oh shit, oh shit. Come on, RJ. Oh, nice. Good action this round. Oh, work. Oh, back to the feet. Albert got some money knees. We're going to the screen. We're going to the screen. And we're going back to the cage. Both fighters are very gassed. Come on, I need more cardio. Any of my fighters watching, cardio. Never show me you're tired. Come on, RJ, off the cage. Albert's doing a great job dictating the center of the ring, center of the cage. Nice, oh, attempted takedown. Doing a good job protecting, staying in position, not in any huge real threat here. Albert dragging him around. What a fucking great main event. Let's fucking go. Come on, RJ. Yes, I am biased and going for RJ, but Albert is a beast. Oh! No, Jeff was there, but RJ answered that heavy. Albert's in trouble. Saved by the bell. Oh my fucking God.
Performance Clearwater Casino Resort. We also like to thank
Round 5.
delicious and easy drink, Happy Dad Hard Seltzer, and teams, happydad.com.
And Sway City Muay Thai Podcast. This is how we do it, baby. Coming in live from Clearwater Casino. Combat Games 87 main event. What a fight. Round 5 coming up, baby.
Fight fans, make some noise for the 5th and final round here at Combat Games.
About to begin. Jeff Hoybe in there calling the action.
Championship.
And here we go, 5th and final round of our main event. Oh, that keeps happening. I'm switching to the stream. They're just waiting and baiting. Hear this fucking crowd. Some calling for Albert, some calling for Hoyt. Here we come. Oh. Both fighters fucking want this fight. Yes, they're tired, but they're gonna go for gold. Will Albert retain the belt, or we have a new with RJ? We're gonna know at the end of this round. Who's gonna want it more? Come on, guys. Oh, RJ finding it home with that right. Stuff. Oh, almost up there. Right in the guard. Oh, good elbow across the face. Both of these guys still pushing hard, saving that last little bit for what they got for the end of the fight. Seasoned veterans right here. They know when to push. RJ doing a pretty good job of keeping the space close. I like seeing people eat them elbows. Fucking crowd. This is what MMA should be like. No boos, all cheers. That's what we fucking need. Let's go to what they're watching. See the feet going on Albert. Doing good. Way to weather the storm. In a safer position to recover. Back to the center. Saying, let's go. Listen to this fucking hype crowd. Why are you not here? Better be in jail or dead if you ain't here. If you're in jail, break out for the next one. Okay. Oh, let's go, RJ. Movement by Albert. Way to anticipate, even though he's gassed. You see the legs are shot on Albert. Stop hunting the head, start chopping the tree, then go back to the head. Both fighters have given everything they got. This is the final couple of minutes for the final fight of the night. 10 seconds, last round, main event. RJ points at the fucking ground. Albert doesn't want it. Let's go. Oh! What a fucking fight. Oh my God. Standing ovation in the crowd. Oh my God. On your feet. What a fucking show by these two. And now, let's go to the judges. Oh, that was like one of the sickest fights I've seen in a while. Holy shit, 5? All 5, baby. Wow. I'm gonna stand right here next to Omar.
What a fucking fight.
That was a beast. I can't believe RJ pointed at the...
I can't believe he got to all 5. I can't believe he got all fucking 5 rounds.
This went hard.
Man, that was close.
Wow.
That could go either way.
That was definitely close. I'm right here, K-Shot, waiting for this fucking decision.
Either way.
Either fucking way, boy. I wouldn't be surprised.
Of course.
Who you guys got? Yes, sir. Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna see who this is. Hopefully the video don't cut out because he's been catching kind of long. Yeah, buddy.
That was crazy, wasn't it?
Yes, sir. Joe stepping in now. I want to say real quick, Crew Brian Jones Jr. wanted me to say hello.
Oh, did you hear that, OG? I refereed some of this fight.
I know, yeah. He was like, make sure when Joe has a minute, you say hello from me.
Tell me, sir, hello back.
Absolutely.
We are part of the first generation of Trailblazers. I remember refereeing some of his fights, and he was just freaking good wars. And wonderful kickboxer, great striker, great guy.
Yep.
And
my mentor.
Hello back.
Yep.
You're in the right place.
Thank you.
Learning from the right guy.
I feel like you and Omar have a similar kind of tandem going back and forth. Like you guys work really well together. He's younger generation, like you got kind of bringing him on, like putting him through the show. Kind of the way Q Jones has. He really brought me into this fight team and lets me kind of run.
He's full of energy, and once I harness that energy, but he's great. He's like, first I'm like, no man, it just doesn't work like that. You gotta listen, and he has all these energy and ideas, and now he's like asking more questions. He's like, hey, tell me how this works and that works, and help me understand the dynamics and the unwritten rules and some of the protocol and things that I navigate through as a promoter, dealing with coaches and fighters. But he has helped COGA elevate our social media game. Thank you, Omar. I appreciate you so much, brother, and it's a pleasure to like work with you. And you know, I let him get me out of my comfort zone a little bit, and I let him I'm just like, okay, just do it, but don't make me worry about it. And to his credit, all this stuff we did today, I was poo-pooing that idea. I was like, no, nobody wants to play video games during the rules meeting, and
I thought he wanted to do outside, and we weren't talking apples to apples on what his vision was.
Okay.
But after we communicated in a couple different car rides, doing different social media guys, he's like, no, I want to do it like this. And it's a great idea. He gets all the credit, and I think the fighters really enjoyed it. When I'm like, hey, we're going to do this, they're like, fuck yeah, I want to do it. And so,
they're having a blast.
you know, harnessing that younger energy of the newer generation and building off what I've been building for 15 years now, and going into 88, 89, and 2026. I think we're ready to do some good things and lining up some new venues, and we're excited. And Omar's a big part of the success, and developing a relationship with you and some other potential sponsors is all part of it.
Yeah.
So many intricacies to. That's the fun part. The sponsorship, the fight game, the matchmaking, the details of running an organized show, and then finding those new revenue streams.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Well, I thought you guys did great tonight. Tonight was a great show. Main event.
That surprised me. I
saw you screaming.
It was a dog fight. I did not think it would go all 5 rounds. Credit to RJ, man. He's a dog, and he went out there, bit down on his mouthpiece, and made a very entertaining fight. And I want to give a shout out to all my crew: Robbie Tubbs, Ed Herman, my officials, Lamont Nelson, Hoiby, and Christopher Cope, and my officials. We got a good team that makes us the best. And thank all you guys, my officials, Robbie, Ed, my media team. We're growing the media, working with you, and just developing all that. I'm grateful and honored to be a part of it all. Be the leader of this 3-ring circus.
That's a great description of it. And you guys have really started pumping up the media content, which is great. Like, especially like having you guys run around and go do the interviews. Because I know when I was doing the announcer at the Karma show, you guys were there, and I was like, I missed them. Damn it. But it's okay. I'm here tonight.
Yeah, that's what it takes. And I enjoy it. And, I just run my gym and I do this. So if I got to take a half a day, and I got a carpooler now with Omar. I'm like, let's go. We're going to Auburn. We're going to Tacoma. We're going wherever.
And I feel like that's really helped sell this show. What did you think leading up to this show that all the legwork that you guys put in for the media? Do you think that helped with any of that?
I think it all helps. It's one of those intangible things that's hard to measure.
True.
But like I learned a long time ago, like in martial arts, when my boss was a hardcore sales guy, he'd be like, if you just put in the work, it pays off.
Yeah.
If you're out getting leads, you're going to close deals. If you're out putting in work, grinding on the mat, and throwing up arm bars and training and doing the shitty, nasty grinding drills, you're going to get better. So, like, we're just going to put in the work and just got work every day.
Yep, that's exactly what it takes. You know what I'm saying? Phenomenal will, average skill. That's what I would say about myself. Average skill, phenomenal will. I'm going to go try to just do my best. And
that's what my coach said about me. He's like, DeRobio's not the most athletic dude in the room, but like, you got to shoot him or chop his head off because he ain't going to quit.
Yeah, you got to kill him. You got to take him out. Hit him with the bazooka.
Well, the fight card was great. Did you guys go over it? Do you want to go fight by fight or
Sure, we can. I mean, I'm terrible with names, but man, the fights were fucking great.
Let's run it down, man.
Yeah,
so the first fight was Charlie Payne versus Diedrich Harrison, the heavyweights. They went out to bang. That's kind of a disappointment. Charlie got hurt. I don't know what he got hurt. I think when he threw his legs up and he got like stacked in that kind of triangle. I think that's when he hurt his back. I was in his corner. I'm sitting on that side. I saw him tell his coach that he was hurt, and it's amateur. You got to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Let these guys come back to fight another day. Preston Gregory looked sharp. He brought Stephen Dock from American Combat Academy.
Yeah.
Preston looked sharp, and I'll have you back anytime, Preston. You're from one of my favorite teams, ATT Portland. Shout out to Fabiano Scherner, and Brandon Miller, and Ed, Short Fuse Herman, and all those guys down there. They're a strong supporter of COGA. Thank you. Preston looked sharp.
Sure did.
Brandon Camardi looked sharp. ATT always comes in ready to rock and roll.
Yes, they do. Shout out to ATT.
I'm going to see if I can get him back on the next show. Then we went to John Bucksco from Sia Polista and Gage Berger for his local guy at Gig Harbor MMA.
Yeah.
Our third fight of the night, our amateur welterweight 170 bout. Bucksco just kind of out-scrambled him, caught him on his back. Berger caught him with a couple shots going in. It was a good fight. It looked like it was going to go a little longer and be a banger, and then he just made a mistake and capitalized and didn't let him get out. And
a lot of finishes tonight.
Yeah. I was surprised. It was rolling fast. I'm like, do you want to do an intermission? And they're like, keep going. And we just kept rolling, and it kind of It worked out fine. It worked out fine. Congratulations to Christina Ordonez getting her first win in the COGA cage. She's had some tough fights and just been in some battles and then just made some key mistakes, and so I know she felt good about her win. I like that team. Kaiju's coming on strong. They're my neighbor, kind of like one of my rival gyms or neighbor gyms, and we're in the same area, Kirkland, Bothell. But Ben Pines, Professor Ben's a good guy. He's got a pack of young dogs. Rodrigo, the Chavez brothers, Christina. So they're coming on strong, and I think we're still building our relationship with them. We'll continue to support COGA, and we'll get to Rodrigo to defend pretty soon here. Hopefully against Monty. Here, back on this side of the water would be good because Monty's from Kitsap Combat. Shout out to Joe Cleary, man. I know Joe Cleary is dealing with some health issues, the coach of Kitsap Combat, and our prayers are with you, and we're wishing you good health to get back and going. We really didn't have a Kitsap Combat presence out here tonight, and I know it's because Joe's, he's battling for his health right now. And so our prayers go out to you, Joe. We're pulling for you. We love you, and you're a strong community. We thank you for your service as a policeman on the job and the young minds that you're shaping out here at Kitsap Combat. You're doing a great thing. So we're pulling for you, and we hope to see you guys and you back here November 22nd, and then we're looking at a February date, and I'll probably figure those out as well. And then we went right down the line. Let's just keep it going.
Yes, sir.
Another featherweight bout. Chris Sigler and Chico Ramirez.
Oh man,
that was exciting.
Yeah, Chico from the West Coast. He really brought it.
Chico looked good. He brought it. And what did he get? A rear naked choke? Yep.
Yeah. Rear naked.
Choke.
Yep.
Real out scrambled there. It's back and forth. Sigler got him a couple of times, and but they look good. Both, I guess, West Coast fight team went 2-0. They ran the table tonight.
It was always good to see Talon walking around. We're very familiar with them.
That's Talon Hammonds, Reese Andy, John Mariansky, all those guys. And then we went to the lightweight championship. Pavel Bredikin from Charlie's Combat Club versus Rodrigo Teixeira. Pavel did a good job of neutralizing Rodrigo's dominant wrestling. Usually he dominates really well. I thought he stuffed the takedown well. Caught him a few times, gave up a few, traded punches. It was an exciting fight. And that was an RNC too at the end. Yeah, they all kind of blur together.
Yeah, they do. Oh, yeah, they do. But I was really impressed with that. I mean, especially with I've always 3C Combat's been around how long?
Yeah,
you know
forever.
What I mean?
Yeah, so as a trailblazer.
Yeah, it's always great to see them, and just watching those two teams and those two people fight each other is great.
Yeah.
Rodrigo, you saying his name right? Yeah, he's tough, scary tough, especially for some of the smaller.
He's confident, got a lot of swagger, and he's gonna do big things and probably turn pro early next year. So I'm excited to watch him go. Yeah, I hope so. These guys got options. There's a lot going on.
I think they like to fight here.
I think so. I hope so. That's the idea. That's why we do the things that we do here.
Yeah.
Man, okay. Malik Lee, Alex Eastman. That was wild because we had Blake Monty coming from Team Quest in Las Vegas. Not Team Quest in Las Vegas. Extreme Couture in Vegas. He got some sort of virus, Epstein something's virus.
Oh shit!
He pulled out after somebody else pulled out. Yeah, I don't even know what that is, but
we can speculate later.
Yeah, I mean, we already had American Combat coming, so I was able to get Alex to take the fight on short notice, and Malik fouled him. It was a clear foul, right on the beam. And when Alex is punch drunk and going, "What happened? Where?" I stand by my rep. Christopher Cope made the right call. You got to stop it. Maybe we'll run that one back because I know Malik's super disappointed at 0-2. He's better than that. He was on like a 4-fight win streak, and then he's 0-2 as a pro. So we'll get with their team and talk to Coach Ron and Team Synergy and see what's up. But I like Malik, and I'll always put him on the show. We got his teammate Jojo. Jojo's fighting September 20th. Tulalip Casino. Get your tickets at tulalipcasino.com or COGA.tv. Shane White Eagle is fighting Luis Iniguez. We got a super stack. We got 5 pro fights. Craig Jackson is fighting. God, who is Craig fighting? Craig is fighting.
Don't look at me now. I don't remember.
Yeah. Anyway, Craig Jackson is the main event. We got a stacked pro fight card at Tulalip. Coming up in a couple weeks.
2 weeks from tonight.
Vassal Cromartie.
Oh man.
Chris was a little fight. Yeah, I thought it was good. He was hard on himself. Thank you for coming, bro. We'll get you back. Let's figure out how to get you on the regular.
Yep. What's up?
He was a little hard on himself in his post-fight interview, but I think he was just stingy and conservative with his position.
Yeah.
Once he got position, he was just like a barnacle, just stuck to him tight and didn't give him any space. But he didn't do a lot of damage either, so I think that's why he was hard on himself. But he got the W.
Yeah.
Against
He's
a good
expecting to
opponent.
finish. Yeah.
And,
he did great. I was really impressed. The people that I was talking to, they're like still the whole time. So yeah, they were cheering for him.
And then the main event, Scrappy R.J. Hort earning his name when the Scrappy dogfight against Albizi, Albert Tadavozian went all 5 rounds. Nobody thought it was going to go all 5 rounds. I got texts from my buddies, and you know who you are, that said, "No, why are you doing that fight?" And you never know, man, because it was a great fight. I'm looking at Omar and people, and the crowd was standing up, chanting Albert, chanting RJ, standing room only. Like, it was an amazing fight. RJ was gritty and tough. I think he stole a couple rounds. I think it was the right decision. I think Albert clearly won. I think had RJ defended the takedown a little bit better, because Albert just took him down at will and made him look so easy, and I think that was the difference.
I would agree 100%.
Albert was even, or not Albert, RJ was even doing some damage off the bottom with elbows, and even when Albert took him down, it was a close fight.
Yeah,
it was a
RJ
fun
brought
fight.
his heart too. Yeah, they both did. I saw Albert get wobbled a little bit, but standing in there and fucking all heart, these two guys. So that, kudos to you for that main event, man. That, I mean, even when you get people like, I don't know, but the proof is in the pudding, man. Anybody that questions that was such a good fight.
RJ was extremely confident. He's like, I can beat Albert. Like, he thought I could beat him, and Albert was, Albert's the more technical guy, but it wasn't a technical fight. It was just
you make it ugly.
He made it ugly, and that's what I said. Just get in his face, make it ugly, and get scrappy and do it. And the fans loved it. And that's what it's all about, right? They were clearly entertained. So it was a great main event. It was a super main event. Thank you for coming out.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me out and letting me bring my sponsor Louis to you guys or help out getting that. I know they weren't able to make it out this evening, but they're planning to on the 20th or another day in the future, as they are doing the same thing, trying to grow like we are.
Yeah, that's my favorite brand of weed, actually. I got their little silver cases with the little.
Yeah,
that's my favorite.
Those are my buddies. They're good people too. So hopefully we'll start bringing in a few more.
Yeah, we'll get them out. We'll get them out to September 20th at Toledo, right?
Yeah.
So Craig Jackson is fighting John Simone.
Oh, really?
Simone's brother.
Yes. Oh,
from American Top Team Portland. That is a main event. Craig Jackson
back
from
up
West
here
Coast,
2 weeks.
West Coast Fight Club in Bellingham. He's fighting John Simone from ATT Portland. The co-main event is Jovanis Rodriguez from Team Synergy versus Hector Lopez from Outcast MMA. This is going to be a fight. These are two of the hottest young 155 lightweight prospects out there right now. Noah Johnson from Henzo Gracie Seattle versus Joey Walker from Grit MMA. That is a tough debut for each one of those guys. Both of those guys are very technical. Then we got Shane White Eagle from Wave Combat going against Luis Iniguez. And then Sharon, the Dreamcatcher Spain, don't sleep on him. He's a sniper, man. I call Sharon like he's a bounty hunter. He just show up and fight, collect that check and fight anybody, anywhere, anytime. Promoters, you need guys like that.
Yeah, you do.
He's fighting Johnson Nassab, Marcelo Alonso Blanco.
Oh, yeah, so Johnson's my dog, too.
So those 5 pros are
have to
off
be there
the
on
charts.
the 20th. That is a stacked card for those of you who don't know.
Then we got my guy, Leighton Toon, fighting for the amateur title against Alex Chavez, Rodrigo's training partner. Alex Chavez is fighting Leighton Toon, amateur bantamweight title. Then we got another title on the line, his brother, Eduardo Chavez versus Mike Singletary, also from Outcast MMA.
Yeah.
So this one is a banger, bell to bell. We got 10 fights on tap, 5 pro, 5 amateur, 3 of those amateurs, 2 of those amateurs are titles. And we got Albano Lamas from Ivan Salador MMA coming up against Sam Futh from Charlie's Combat Club.
Oh, that'll be a banger. 2 great schools.
Yeah, Lenny Morchin, Ivan Salador MMA versus Franklin Sullivan, ATT Portland. And then leading up the night, we have Tyler Jensen, 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu down in Southern Oregon versus Kenny Sun from Wada MMA, trains with Ben Wada. So that fight's going to be smoking.
Yeah.
Bell to bell, front to back.
That is such a stacked card. Anybody who's listening, make sure you make it to Clearwater Casino. So, yeah, just hearing a lot of those names. We got another bet. I might have to try to make it.
Yeah, you come out in. You're always welcome.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate you, and like we're just working to build the fight scene for these young guys, right?
Yep.
Time exposure. I know you're doing some projects and make some deals happen. Like that's what it's all about.
Yeah, same here, man. So we always got to get together and grow. So I really appreciate you guys having me out one more time.
God bless you, brother.
Yes, and God bless you too.
Thank
Can't
you.
wait till the 20th. That is going to be such a stacked card. Make sure you make it out to Layla Casino for COGA Combat Games. What is this one named?
That's number 88. That Taleb is branded Supreme Showdown. That's the 10th one down. Supreme Showdown 10, Saturday, September 20th, 2 weeks from now. Get your tickets. You can go to COGA.tv. That's easy to remember. If you go to the Taleb website, you can get them there. There is a link on COGA.tv. You can get merch on my website now, COGA hoodies and hats. Website. We're building the website to where the photos will be there. And our sponsors will be getting I want to thank Rhino for making the cars for everybody. Rhino Sports Cars. I'm just super grateful to be building these relationships with guys like Rhino and
They're all pushing hard to bust our ass and build up. Thank you again. Have a great night. I had a blast. Thanks for having me out.
We'll do it again.
Absolutely. It's good to see you.
You too.
You want to introduce yourself to the people that rarely don't know you?
I'm Jeff Quaby. I'm referee.
Yep, just the ref. Yep, the most experienced ref here in the Pacific Northwest. Been reffing back since I used to fight, right when I used to fight. You did clinch mouth guards. You've done a lot, man.
Yeah, 15 years reffing. 10 years fighting before that.
Yep.
A long time.
Got a lot of experience.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of stuff. Got to do a lot of cool stuff. It's made us now get to all kinds of cool stuff. So yeah, it's been quite a journey so far. So should be good fights tonight.
Yeah, tonight should be great. I like that there's not a ton. There's 9 high quality fights. Not a ton of you help me out. First of all, I want to say thank you for helping me out in the ring at the Karma event. That was great. Thank you. Well, knowing that you were in there, and I was like, oh, Jeff's seen it all, done it all. I can ask him questions if I get in trouble.
Yeah.
And when you kind of said that,
yeah, it could help big things. It helps it go better for both of us.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I mean, if we're connected in there, then see if you're like when you did say something the one time when people are getting all upset.
Yep.
But he's working American people who like exactly working weird. I try to re-launch her. Yes. It's a show back. Well, team. So
nice and smooth.
Yeah, we're a team.
Yeah.
I work together. It's always a team. It was weird. They're awkward and stuff, and then people are watching like, guys even like each other.
Yeah.
The deal is
like maybe I won't come to this show anymore. Yeah. So the cohesiveness really was there. So I appreciate that. Plus, I was gonna say this is pretty much one of the biggest shows in Washington State, if not the biggest. And the Karma event, that was their very first event. So you're doing everything from amateurs to high level pros. And I know you did the UFC event, which was huge. I mean, everybody in the community pretty much blew their mind. So
mine too.
Yeah,
that's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's seemed surreal. Like every fighter once you get there, that was ever gonna happen for me. But then after upgrade, like seemed like better times. I work the most. I get the most reps. They came here. It seemed like it would make sense, and then finally they came here after 12 years, and then boom, I got the call, and it was like, holy shit! Time to get not chubby.
Yeah,
time to get in shape.
You looked good in there, and then I saw you right after at the WFC events. You're looking super lean and swollen, man.
Yeah, It's trying to see it ready in case they call it again. So we can't get chubby again. So.
Nope. That's how I feel right now. I'm like, I need to stay in shape because I'm on camera a lot. Yeah, which is the hardest thing because, I fought too and it's not making it to a high level, but there's, like you said, there's a lot of other avenues. I'm like, you're doing the ref thing. Like that gives how many other people like kind of silent permission to go and do something the same. You don't have to be the man in the arena, and the man in the arena doesn't last that long.
Yeah.
So you can have a long career doing exactly what you're doing now, just proving.
Just still stand in the middle in a good fight, and I don't get kicked in the head anymore. That's what you said to me when you're in there. That's the best part.
Yeah.
I get to be right. There's not a closer person. I occasionally get kicked, but on my head. Hopefully, not really. Once a show, I'll give him the elbow or a punch, but
Yeah.
so then what he was meant to stop.
Well, one thing I really like to talk about is you don't get to your level of refereeing without having that legitimate background and getting the reps, doing all these sort of things. There's just times where like you have the final say and everything like that when it comes into what happens in the cage. And every time you do a rules meeting, I love it because you're like, if I see this, this is what I'm going to call. If this is what happens, I see this start to happen. If there's any question, I'm going to pull it off. You know what I mean? And I'm sure you had a little bit of a different talk at the UFC event because those are about as high as the guy can go. So you know, weapons probably further than an amateur card, maybe.
Way to, yeah, you don't rule all the rules. You don't read all the fouls. You just have a list of things you're going to be looking out for. You talk to only your fighters. You don't talk to all of the fighters. So like, I did 2 fights. I talked to 4 guys. They know the rules. You know everything. So telling them the rules is almost offensive. If you like,
right,
telling them the silly shit like, well,
like I'm
fight. I'm not going to get you dumb speech and fucking bro. So
that makes sense. And then you have that consideration actually says a lot too, because I'm sure there's people that are like, I don't care who you are. I'm still going to go through it. I mean, and to have that consideration, like, look, man, I know you know what you're doing. There's still a reason I have to talk to you, but that's awesome.
Like little things, watch that your head. Go to slap you.
Yep.
Have fun with that. Stay out of the way. But you guys kill each other and beyond cool.
I was
just unbelievable to be that day when it came finally. It was just like they walking in here, and when I got in there, all the other real UFC legend referees were there, and the judges, and just like this amazing guys, walking out of that cage first time standing on stuff. And I was like,
oh man, I'm sure. I mean, you're at the peak of the sport, and being the fact that you're actually, like you said, in there with all these guys, and that just shows how legitimate you are.
Yeah, I was definitely come to like the pinnacle of all my hopes. Yeah, just if anybody deserves to hear locally, it's you, especially hopefully they ramp it out a little bit more, start to hear out other events. I know just what's not within their choice market, but we're getting big rates though. This set a record, working the largest North American fight event. Sold out. We were super happy. They were happy with everything. So they'll definitely come back. As far as going to other places, how it works is you get on a list. He just said, I send a list of world-class professionals to every region. And there's a show and send it to them and say, these are your choices. So I'm on the list of choices. But, if you're on the list of choices, it also has Herb Dean and Jason Herzog and all these guys. Well, who the fuck is Jeff? So I don't have that big of a name. So yeah, the chances of me getting picked somewhere else are not real good, but they do know I have a passport. I'd stay ready. I know I dropped a moment's notice with my job. So I just try to stay ready, but if it never happens again, still super happy and honored and all that. But yeah, as far as traveling other places, it's not likely, but I'm on the list, man. That's all you can be on the list. And then maybe you get to whatever happens. Yeah, I'll be on the list. And it's such a small group of people. Like, it's like 60 people on the planet to do it now. That's that. So it feels really cool to be something. I was just part of something that's such a small group of people that ever got that point. So,
well, it's pretty being at the UFC, how many fighters? Like, way more fighters than that. Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's very impressive. So, man, congratulations. So, we got Joe. Look
at this gun! Look at him, people! Look at this gun! Best tattoo in the business right here. And the beard.
Over here, Sierra folks. Yeah, man. Well, I really appreciate everything you've done, especially for the community. So, say thanks, man, and look forward to getting you on the actual podcast here. And we'll square that away. I got Brian Johnson messaging at the same time. It's going to be hopefully a back-to-back kind of thing. Yeah. We'll see you in there, and I'm sure it'll be 5 or 10 more times tonight. Sounds good. Thank you. All right, so go ahead and introduce yourself, sir.
I am Robbie Tubbs. I guess I would call myself the lead commentator.
There you go.
Combat games.
And you didn't ring out.
Thank you, sir.
And what's the name of your show?
Oh, my show is the Neon Ghost Show. Thank you.
There you go. Yeah. So make sure you follow the Neon Ghost Show, putting out some quality content there. Thank you for sitting down.
Yeah.
And chatting it up with me here post fight. They got the cage already fully torn down. They don't mess around. So what'd you think of that? Everyone's talking about the main event. What'd you think?
It paid off in more ways than I thought it was going to. I won't lie. I know I've spoken numerous times to both those guys outside the cage, and I did not expect it to go that way, I'll say. I think I said it on the show. I said it to them personally. That was the best I've ever seen RJ look physically, mentally.
Yep.
He came in ready. On the opposite side of that, I had interviewed Albert for my show, and he had told me then he was not taking chances. He had seen RJ in the gym. He knew what he was getting into. I don't think he knew that's what he was getting into.
Yeah, I didn't think he expected anything. A lot of people expect RJ to come out that way, and just taking it all 5 rounds the way he did, and especially a lot of times it does not go that way with RJ. And he's just a dog, scrappy.
The fact that he kept getting out of the submissions, like that's what Albert does. Albert takes you back at each show shot. He's done that numerous times, and the fact he could not do that to RJ, I think that had to mess with Albert's head at some point. Going, are you kidding me? And if you notice, I think it was the end of the third, start of the fourth, kind of abandoned that single leg goes around. He just wanted to stand. Mm-hmm. And he started getting caught a couple times. And he was like, all right, let's go back to the ground. But then even on the ground, like that was hands down the best I've seen RJ look. I am happy for Albert. In fairness, they could run it back. I'll watch.
I think they should run it back. I mean, if you saw the standing ovation at the end, you saw the crowd going back and forth, I don't think there's anybody who would say that would be a bad rematch. So, hey, Joe, RJ, Albert, try to run it back. Same, it could be fucking another good night.
It could be interesting.
Could be interesting.
Who knows, I think,
2026.
The heavyweights coming in, that had the potential to be great. Whatever accident, that thing that happened to Charles, I hope he's better and everything is okay.
Yeah,
I was very excited for that. Once that accident, whatever happened, he wasn't getting up. For me and Ed in commentary, that kind of was a letdown of like, oh no, like, what are we doing? And then every fight being first round finishes was just, okay, it's going to be a quick night. And, Christina coming in and putting that game plan on that she had, just pulling her down on top of her. And I don't think, Bissell had an answer for that. She's not ready for it. And again, I'm not knocking her. She just was not ready for that. Yeah. And as soon as that fight ended, everyone after that, you see when, no disrespect, I talked to you. It's all love and respect. But when, Stephen D got choked and blood was coming out of his mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, felt so bad for him, but also it was fighting. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It just, every fight just kept adding. We get to the main event and it was like, okay, here we go. And not knowing what was going to happen, as I said, RJ looking the best he ever looked. It really was. What's going to happen?
Yeah.
Man.
When I love that the entire fight went back and forth, especially RJ. Like just that heart that they both displayed. Because I saw Albert, like, he looked a little wobbled a couple times. Yeah, not just once. But right there, like, you never know what could happen. RJ cracks him with one of his clean overhands, and that could be the night. So I really like the heart from both of them. That, in my opinion, the end right there, that sold the show.
The co-main was good too.
Co-main was great.
When they were coming out, I had said, hey, this could be a main event.
Yeah.
And then the way that one played out, that also, you could tell at the beginning of that round, Ed and I were saying, Chris wanted in. He just had to find his in. And as soon as he found his in, and sorry, Ed, I know it was your boy, but as soon as he found his in and he pulled him to the ground, that's what Chris does. Mm-hmm. I consider it old school Chelsea style. He pulls you to the ground and he just smothers you, and it's your job to get out of the smother. And Cromartie couldn't. No knock on Cromartie. He's a great fighter. I've seen multiple fights. He's a great fighter. Chris just had a better game plan, was able to implement the game plan. Let's say our night ended there. That's still a great night.
That's still a great night.
But no, we had that main event.
Oh,
that was one of the greatest fights I've ever got to call. Maybe one of the greatest fights I've ever got to see.
I was going to say, that's one of the best fights I've ever seen live and up close the way that I did. I was at the WFC fight where Patrick Benson, I forget who his opponent was, but he got with the up kick. I don't know if you saw that, but that was one of those, another exciting finish. But tonight, to watch
RJ had that up kick.
That upkick caught me off guard when he hit that. I was like, well, hold on, this just happened?
Well, you see some people really eat those upkicks, and then they get those little flash knockouts because of the upward angle. And Albert was pretty okay. Like, I didn't see him get rocked. I mean, it didn't land, but he didn't get wobbled necessarily. So, but that fight right there it just made the entire show.
I think it showed why Albert is a champ. And I think for those of us that have been fans for a very long time, and hopefully to himself who watches this, it showed RJ he has championship fight heart in him for this fight game. I hope he's in the gym Monday morning, Tuesday, right back where he's at. I think his cardio, like, phenomenal shape. I talked to him before the fight. I was like, bro, you have abs? He's like, Robbie, I didn't know how to spell abs, but look, showing me all that stuff. So I hope now he's back in the gym and working on that cardio because you saw him get tired. But that dog in him does not get tired. He knows he's still going to fight. So he works on that cardio. I think the next time we see RJ, we're going to see a totally different RJ.
Yeah, and he's taken away from this, like, as much experience as he can, and he wants to come back as soon as possible. So he's going to try to get on something in the next 6 to 8 weeks. Yeah, it won't shock me either. But, big shout out to both of those guys. Without them putting on that, like, I will not quit, I'm not going down. That's what it shaped that champion mentality.
This was the first fight that at one point the crowd was chanting Albert. And then this is the first time I was like, wait, they started switching at the end. The whole room. Yeah. That was great. Man. It was such a great night.
Yeah, shout out to Joe and Omar for having us out, man. This is a great event. Can't wait to do another one. They're going to be done tearing this place down before our interview.
Yeah, they're going to podcast now.
Yep.
So we're going to collab.
Yep, we're going to collab. We're going to put together some dates. Yep. And make some shit happen. Yep. So stay tuned.
Sway City, Neon Ghost Show.
Yes, sir. We're going to make it happen.
COGA Combat Games.
Yep. The first one we collab together. Hopefully the many more. All right, sir. All right. Have a great night. That was here with RJ Hoyt, co-main event. That was a fucking great fight, man. How do you feel?
I feel I'm very proud of myself. I usually dedicate each fight to someone, and this fight I dedicated this one to myself, for me. And so I can prove to myself that he can be anything that he wants to be when he grows up. All you gotta do is work hard and believe in yourself. And we went all five-minute rounds. That was a goal line. Obviously, the goal was to get the strap. That guy's got like 12 of them. We're gonna get the next one for sure. I don't like to fight no slouches. No. So, I like to earn my shit. I've been offered easy title fights. I don't want that shit. I wanted it from him. I lost, but I'm really proud of what we did. I think the fight could have went either way. And all I gotta say is all you motherfucking haters out there, suck my motherfucking dick. And we still smoking. What? Yeah.
Oh man. So from my perspective, I had it live. Everybody's going backwards or back and forth, so they were loving it, man. One thing I want to say is I just love how you're a dog through fucking everything, man. You like I've seen you fight a handful of times, and actually my very first smoker, he did her thing.
I remember that, bro. Yeah.
That was 15 years ago.
That was my first smoker. Yeah, I just got to fight this monster.
No, it was a good show.
Kick the fuck out of me, man.
It's alright, you cracked me your head all the time. I had a stick shift from driving home, like, like this?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, you got me right good.
Oh, yeah.
But no,
that's back in the day when the shoot happened here.
Oh, man. That's a good day.
Yeah, that was a good day. Yeah.
So man, I thought the fight could have gone either way tonight, but you're such a dog. That was all hard way. You should be like head held as high as you possibly did.
At least
I got off the ground.
Yeah.
My legs went a little bit. I'm like, yeah, I know. And then you were reaching and finding home with that way too big. I remember. Man, I was fucking, I was ready. You should like you did out of the snake fights to me. Whether that rolling out like it's fucking nothing. Somersaults on love. Yeah. Whole crowd will love your entire team should be pumped.
Yeah, I've been training really hard. I haven't been good to see my whole fight career. I'm still light though. But, I knew that I had to be practicing that, and I have been. And so I was comfortable down there. He's trying to sneak me. I know that's in the game. I know he's going to try to do that. But that was the first time I was comfortable there. I wasn't going to get tapped out or going to sleep at any given time at all. So I knew we were going all five. And I I'm looking forward to the next one. I was ready for that, and so is he. And so that motherfucker. The next fight, I'm done. I think I'm done fighting big 70-pounders. I'm going down to my actual weight class. I'm going to go down to 55.
Say back to 55?
Yeah,
we did our thing.
Yeah.
Well, I was 95.
Yeah, you were
40-pound discrepancy.
Your guy backed out, my guy backed out. They're like, hey, you want to fight this monster? I'm like, well, I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, I was like, what do you mean I'm gonna go home and not fight anybody? And like, I've been training for like 3 months. But
well, yeah, it's a blast, I think.
Fuck yeah, very last. Didn't they do a 5-minute round and a 4-minute round?
I just remember us kicking the fuck out of each other for a minute.
Yeah,
and it was loud in there.
We were going fucking hard. That shit was
free.
Man, well, I'm looking forward to the next one. Any plans on what it is?
Yeah, I don't want to say it here, but
no,
I don't give a fuck. My next one probably gonna be Emerald Green in October.
WSC,
month and a half. Yeah, whatever that is. Benson's fighting the main event.
I'll be doing the weigh-in video.
Yeah, well, you're gonna be getting a call from me today. Like, hey, look, I'm not hurt. I'm gonna be trying to fight every month and a half, until I make it to the UFC.
That goes.
Staying locked in. We're staying locked in. So yeah, you hear me, Dana? I'll be there. One way or the other. Hey, it's really good getting my son in here. My 14-year-old son got to be in my corner today.
Dude,
kind of broke the little rules. He had to take mustache and shit.
Yeah.
And he just been about, Carter, come here.
Said his birthday.
Carter!
Your son that said the birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, come over here and say hi, Carter. This is my son. He's my little boy. He's not so little anymore. Look how big he is.
Oh yeah, he's a boy.
Yeah, look.
Right here.
Carter Hoyt. This is the next big deal right here.
You on his way?
He plays soccer, but he's giving me the next message.
All right, well, he's just as tall as you guys. Like,
He's that's not a say. We're down my boss right now. Yeah, he's in my corner, man. I got lucky.
Yep. Well, what did you think of your shot performance? I thought it was great.
I thought I did really good. You need to stop letting some coffee.
Oh, is that right? It happens.
Yeah, you gotta believe in yourself a little.
You gotta have a little ego to fucking fight in the court, otherwise you don't. Yeah. Otherwise you're just like, I'm stupid, I'm gonna go fight.
Where's your mustache?
Yeah, a little bit of ego goes that way. Anyway, man, it was great catching up. Let's get you on the podcast.
Yeah.
Next month. Yes, sir. It's a great night.
Yeah. Oh, what was that one way? Because I don't have my microphone started out. He was Judo Joe. Post-fight, COGA combat games 87 here at the Clearwater Casino, wrapping up. Everybody's taking off. I'm just gonna do a couple quick closeout interviews. What'd you think?
The fights were actually, this is one of the fastest fights cards I've ever been on. The last, those good fights, all of them good fights. The last fight, I can barely use my voice right now. I was yelling so much.
Yeah. Anybody that watches podcast on the Switch Together got all those lights. Man, the whole fucking crowd, they're back and forth. Standing ovation at the end. That's house. What a fucking night. Like you said, I think there was 1 or 2. It's not coming that, but 3 fights in the night out of 9 that went and didn't get finished.
Right.
You know, I went to the 3rd or 5th round.
And then all the fights were first round. And,
Yeah, I mean, a lot of them. Yeah. That was a great fucking night. And that's what I love to see, Bogut does a great job on pro-am fights. What did you think about, how we're with RJ? What are the results?
That was, if there wasn't any takedowns in that fight, then, it would have been a really close fight. Fucking RJ, he's a dog. And, to go in there and scrap like he did, I mean, that's where he gets his nickname Scrappy. So, that's my boy. I've been knowing him since I was like 16, so it's exciting to see him still fight and scrap him.
That's dope. Yeah, RJ is actually, I always mention this every time I get a chance, but RJ is the very first smoker I ever did at West Coast fight team. So, yeah. So that was a great. Oh shit. G's stepping on into the podcast for a quick second. What'd you think about RJ Blanca? Yeah. Anybody that doesn't know, G is lit right now.
G fun.
I just know because she told me. So yeah, we're closing out. So I thought that was a great fight.
But guess what? September 20th, will be another COGA show.
Woo!
At Clearwater Casino. Judo Joe here fighting.
Judo Joe!
5, so we're ready. We're ready.
See if I can make it out to that one. We got two.
You got to. You got to.
We got All City Fight Night that night,
damn,
too. We got people fighting on it.
I got teammates fighting that night, too. Well, it's a whole synergy takeover that night.
Well, remember, there was 3 fights that night. Believe there still is, but not so worried about one of them.
Yeah.
That's one of them.
Yeah.
So, what else do you want to say, JoJo? Let's close out. We're doing a couple close out ones here. Boy, the art took off one of.
Thanks for having me, Yeah, interviewing me all the time. You're awesome, dude. And, team synergy. Here we are. We're going for the next 1 fights. And, catch me September 20th. Highlights here.
If you don't already follow Sway City Muay Thai, follow Judo Joe on Instagram. This guy and Karma Supply is putting out a bunch more stuff on IG and YouTube, so follow them as much as you can. Malik, G, follow every fucking buddy.
Yeah.
Follow Free Slip Muay Thai, Vital Jiu-Jitsu, and football, Sway City Muay Thai. And we'll get you back on the show, maybe post-fight.
For sure.
I'm pretty booked up until then.
All good. All
right, brother. Thank you for stepping in. They're sitting here with Rhino Sports Cars again on Sway City Muay Thai at COGA 87. They're in here tearing down the cage right now, so if there's any background noise, that's why. But what did you think of the fight?
The fight was amazing. I mean, every single fight was amazing. Fortunately, Malik's fight ended quickly. Like I said, to end the fight like that, and then night like that, boy.
Yeah.
Oh man, what a dog.
Yeah, what a dog. That was
absolute amazing ending to the great night. Really. Yeah, it was amazing.
I agree. Now you're out here doing sport cars. All the fighters tonight. You even had full card hats for all the fighters. Yeah, family hats.
Yeah, some of the fighters come out sign their cards, so available signatures.
Tell us about that. I mean, you're doing something a little bit more innovative at the amateur and pro level. Not necessarily like top, but not UFC. But they're so well done. You guys haven't checked it out. I've got a couple some on my Instagram. Make sure you check that.
Yeah, so man, it's giving them an experience that they don't get anywhere else, right? So my show Rhinos and I am Rhinos, so I'm getting to work with COGA and COGA Joe. We're getting to build the COGA brand with them together, and it's an amazing experience. Like the amateurs, like giving them a card, autographed cards, GTI one touches, gave it back to them. Like every one of them had a smile on their face. Every one of them enjoyed it. Every time these cards are involved, and they look better and better and better every single time.
They absolutely do. And I mean, I just thought the way that you had it all laid out was so professional in the way that it looked. Man, I even took some tips away from what I can do in the next couple of months. Why they don't based on that split. So I really do that. Like, each one or like just putting yourself out there that well. I mean, I think you guys did
taking opportunities. Like giving an opportunity like this to come here and be a sponsor of something like this is a base. Yeah, I mean, I'm in the sports cars, I'm in the courts and everything like that. So why not do it? Why not help these up and comers start involved and show that love and support? Even if it's just a piece of cardboard, a smiling face on it, that's a feeling to them. Being here with them, chatting, they had a great time.
Yep, absolutely. You're planning on getting you out here, Coma, on the podcast. What you're gonna have to shoot me your message and you get firm up today because had quite a few people since we talked come up in the first exact same thing. So I'm gonna have a full roster of podcast guests coming up in the next month or two. But we're gonna be turning and burning and putting everybody out. Remember, if you want to get on the show, just let me know and we'll be happy. So Rhino, man, it was great having you out here real quick. I'll put this up over tomorrow and no chat, I'm getting you out.
Oh man, bro, I appreciate you being here.
Yes, sir. And I'm looking forward to getting some of your cards here next time.
Man, thanks.
All right, Monty, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and plug your business real quick.
Sounds good, thanks, Zach. My name is Monty. I'm a face-to-face photographer. I'm a fitness photographer, and I do MMA events as well.
Yeah, that's great. You're actually doing photographer at the Karma event that we just did. It was great, great night. You did a great job. Man, some of the footage was fire. So, you did a great job. I know they're planning on having you back, in January.
Yeah.
So we really appreciate you guys putting in everything you can.
That was amazing. So I'm a fan, and so I've never been to a fight this close up before. That was my first time sitting ringside.
Yeah.
It's a very different experience, and I was probably more excited about the fight than I was even the photography side, which is very rare for me because was so passionate about the photography side, but just seeing the fight this close up, it's a very different experience.
Exactly. It's much different from seeing it on TV, too.
Totally different.
So I noticed you wear a lot of pink. So, why don't you go ahead and fill me in on that?
Yeah, I do. So I wear pink on my body because I'm trying to honor my sister. So unfortunately, my baby sister died of breast cancer. And everybody that's listening to this podcast now knows somebody that either has breast cancer or maybe will get it. We all have moms, sisters, wives, girlfriends, and all that. So it's a deadly disease. And so I really try to do is bring awareness to breast cancer, but also to honor my sister.
Excellent.
And so it's in my logo of my business. And so literally everything I do every single day, I think about my baby sister.
That's amazing. I think not enough people kind of like go out of their way, or maybe not enough people, but not as many people go out of their way to include that in everything they do. So good on you, way to honor your baby sister.
Sometimes I've done events, like photography events, and I'll actually dedicate some of the money to CZG Komen Breast Cancer Foundation.
Wow.
So I'll try to get as much of the subscribers as possible to give a little extra money to give to breast cancer research. Because we have to conquer this disease. Every single woman is at risk.
Absolutely. And well, I think you're doing a great job with that. And I know there's a lot of foundations out there, so that's great. We'll make sure that when we tag you up in this, we'll
I appreciate
plug all that. Yeah.
Good to be here. Thanks very much.
Yeah, that was great. Thank you.
All right, what's up, G? We're here closing out the combat game 7 today.
A lot of crazy fights, a lot of crazy finishes.
Yeah, 6 out of 9 fights.
Yeah, that last fight, the main event,
but I know you were there.
all
RJ
5 rounds, savagery.
RJ and Albert probably went at it.
It's like every time someone went down, they just popped back up and double fight.
It was definitely fight of the night. Yeah, that was a great card. Fucking place was dope. I know you're up here supporting, normally weak, but the team, so that went, even though, they were like, back a couple places a little longer, still a great night. Hopefully, right on the record, after you. I'll be on it, not what it's how they but, it's just very odd.
I found
I know where to go. Shit out. All right, it's combat sports. There are
so good.
yeah, right. I mean, his opponent, he was very humble. Even though he knew that both of them did. Yeah, that's why that was an accidental thing. So obviously the great sportsmanship right there, and it's just hard to eat. It's hard enough to eat a loss, but even harder to eat a loss on the So I know how he's feeling. But
I don't see us lost. It's just like that night on it.
yeah, dude. I mean, that's a great way to put it, and short memory, like always, man. So what you guys' plans? You hang out and enjoy the rest of the night here with Clearwater Casino in your resort, get some food, enjoy the rest of the time. All right. Why doesn't got one? I know. It was so happy. So give your team a shout out. I've already done it twice.
Yeah. Shout out Team Sam. Shout out Pete Marcos. Shout out Combat.
We alright? There's a bunch of doing that too, but it's okay.
Shout out Sway City.
Sway City, boy,
Master South and
like I don't have to South End. Yeah, you could probably zoom in.